Everyone knows me as a hardcore player, where if you die for good. And while that is commonly regarded as the most difficult game mode the game has to offer, I have a brand new challenge. And that is to embark on a journey, not just in hardcore, but in ultra hardcore, where natural health regen is turned off. Not only this, I'm recording this in 1.20, one of the newest updates to Minecraft. But the thing is, I haven't been keeping up with the snapshots, meaning I have no idea what to expect. Will I survive this journey? You'll have to wait to find out. And here we go with the first tree. Right off the bat, I have a cave here, and I wouldn't mind getting a bit of iron, which should be fairly simple. I'm gonna get that and get some basic gear set up. And now that we are waiting for the iron to smelt, I will talk about a few of my goals for the first episode, and that is to get some basic villager setup. This is because I don't really want to go into the caves, as that can get kind of sketchy, and villager trading will give me quite a few overpowered resources like armor and so on and so forth. Let's first craft up a shield. Much better. Let's get an iron axe. And now we can go off exploring for a village. I'll also grab some food. And that is a pillager outpost. So I will promptly head the opposite direction. Now, just while we're on the way, I am also looking for a few sheep, just so I can make a bed. It's 1, 2, and 3. While we're here, I'm gonna grab a few more logs, kill a few more pigs, and I'm gonna swim over to grab some sugarcane. What I have noticed from my test worlds is that sugarcane doesn't generate particularly often in these large biomes world. I don't quite understand why, but now that we have some, it should be fine. And while we have the time, I will just craft up the bed, and just for fun, we are gonna make the bed a red one. First thing I am noticing about 1.20 is that the performance is actually pretty smooth. For those of you who don't know, I play Minecraft on a laptop, so it's pretty common for my computer to struggle when loading terrain, but in this version it's doing pretty well. In fact, I will try to turn up the render distance to, let's just say, 12 chunks. And still doing pretty solid. And there is a village over there, good. Now that we are here, we can grab a few of these hay bale and craft up a few of these logs so I can lock these villagers in. Let's just get this last guy safe. And now that we are in a village, goals I want to achieve is to, well, first of all, not starve to death. And I also want to get started on doing some villager trading, just to get some iron. Here we go, that. And get my first piece of armor. And for the time being, I think I am gonna set up shop here, and I'm gonna start planting a few trees to farm for sticks. Because yes, that is what I'm gonna be doing. I am gonna be stick trading, and I will bring you guys back when I have some basic setup. So here we are with a little bit of a progress update. As you can see, I have lost half a heart, because I was being kind of reckless when I was collecting the flint needed for the Fletchers, and I ended up falling down a hole. But on the bright side, I have been doing quite a bit of trading with the Fletchers and an armorer over here, and I actually managed to unlock him all the way until his diamond armor tier. I actually right now have half prop 2 diamond armor, so that was pretty good. And looking at my statistics, I now have mined around 400 wooden logs. Anyways, I will see you guys once I fully unlock that guy over there.
3 days later.
And after a good amount of grinding, I finally got all my armor sorted. So now we have to craft up a grindstone. This guy looks like he might go in, and he does. And here we go. Now I have set up a weaponsmith villager. He's gonna sell us axes, swords, and hopefully we're gonna get a pretty decent weapon. But this villager actually sells an iron axe for 3 emeralds each, which is pretty cheap considering how many emeralds a single iron axe can collect. So I guess I will get back on the grind and I'll bring you guys back when I get a decent weapon. So, and after quite a while more of tree chopping and trading, I finally have all my gear and my armor all set up. And if I'm honest, it has been really just so. You did not see that. Nothing was there, I swear. Anyways, I have been going through quite a few tools, and some of these were just used to trade up some of the villagers. And I think I want to go on an expedition just to see if I could find a few golden apples or any regeneration items. And of course I wouldn't say no if I could also find a few diamonds. Let's just bring the bed and we can get going. So it's a brand new day IRL, as it took quite a while to get back home, but as you can see we actually got enough gold to make 11 golden apples. And yes, I did lose another heart on the way back because I was climbing quite a high mountain and I just fell off. Very unfortunate. I have enough iron already just to craft up an anvil. Why do I need it? Well, I don't quite know. However, it is worth noting that I did not manage to get any diamonds on the trip, so I can't make my own enchanting setup.
A few moments later.
And the reason I'm going over here is because I don't want my villagers to get hurt when I go mining. And just because I don't really want to go into a cave, I will create a mine for myself, and I think this is a good place to start. Well, Operation Stay Out of the Cave doesn't seem to be too successful, which absolutely is failing because of the skeleton over here. It seems like the skeleton has no way to get to me, which is good. Let's just dig a little bit over in this direction and perhaps try to go down while avoiding the caves. And as you know, the best diamond level right now is going to be Y level negative 59, and it is going to take a while to get there, so I'm not going to bore you with this, and we will fast forward. So I guess I could have brought you guys back a little earlier, but I didn't actually have to mine all the way down to negative 59. Now I'm just hoping I can get more than one, and there's the second one. Perfect. Oh yeah, and while I was chopping these trees, I have also been growing this. I don't know if anyone noticed, but this has given me quite a bit of sugarcane to spare. And I was able to find a librarian's house in one of those villages, so I did get another 4 bookshelves worth of books. And let's craft the extra book and get the obsidian for the enchanting table. And here we go. Perfect. So now we just need 15 bookshelves surrounding it for a full level 30 setup. I have an idea with the lectern. And there is the final enchanting setup. Perfect. Now, just because I can get these infinitely, I will do this just to see what I have ready for me for the tools enchant. And there is Silk Touch. I don't think it's particularly important right now, so I might skip it. But one thing I know I do want is Feather Falling for my boots. And to get that, I will disenchant this pair of boots. Take away one of these bookshelves because that actually increases my chances of getting Feather Falling 4. And Unbreaking 3. I mean, regardless, I'll take this level 30 enchant because it does always have the chance of getting what I want. But of course it didn't. And that means I will have to disenchant these, and the process repeats. And here we go. After getting one of these waste enchants with the books, I have found Feather Falling 4. And this is something I value far more than Protection 2, so it is by far worth it. Just Feather Falling 4, I mean that's still good enough for me. And now I will disenchant the rest of my diamond armor. I mean, while these are decent gear, they aren't ready for the expedition I will soon have in the Nether. You know what, now that I'm a lot more kitted out, I think I'm gonna be ready for the Nether. So let's just grab my obsidian, get my flint and steel. I did not mean to do that. And I think I am more or less ready for this. Wait. I'm not procrastinating, but I do want to enchant my bow. Hopefully more than just Unbreaking. Power 3, I'll take that. For sure. And now we are ready. Hope for a good spawn. That is not particularly good. This is a really questionable spawn right here. And of course lava. Thankfully I heard the lava hiss sound effect. I'm gonna craft up a helmet, and this is because the enchantment on my helmet actually does nothing in the Nether, so I may as well just work on the helmet instead. So I will first note down the coordinates of my home portal. Do think I see a vague silhouette of a Nether waste biome over there, so I think that's where I'm heading. Now I just have to hope that the gas doesn't knock me off. Wait a second. I do think that right there is a Nether fortress. And we have made it into the fortress. And I don't believe it. He freaking dropped the skull. What? That's like, without looting, I think it's a 1 in 40 chance. Oh, that was very scary. You know what? I think I've had enough UHC for the day. Haven't taken any damage in this IRL day, so that's good. Very good progress. And if my heart can take it, I will be back tomorrow IRL, because I need to sleep here. This is too much for me. So once again, it's a new day IRL, and I'm feeling a lot more relaxed about what happened last night. And I still can't believe we actually got the wither skeleton skull off the first wither skeleton we killed. Now, while these enchants are okay, I do want something a bit better for parts of my armor and my pickaxes. And to do that, I need to do a lot more chopping. Tree chopping, that is. You know what? I'm gonna just go off camera and do a bit more trading before I bring you guys back. And we are finally back here, and I actually did a bit more than I said I would do. As you can see here, all these armor are now protection 4, and for the pickaxes I got efficiency 4 on breaking 3 and now fortune 3, so I just need to combine them together. The main reason behind me doing this is actually because I want to build a bit of a gold farm today, as I really don't want to be running out of golden apples anytime soon. And the best way to do that is, of course, with a gold farm. So I am back home already after around half an hour to an hour's worth of grinding, and I have 50 gold blocks. And that is absolutely insane because now I can craft up 56 golden apples, so now I have more than a stack. And that makes me a lot more confident in my ability to survive things. And welcome back to UHC, where I want to build something of a starter base over here with the new Minecraft 1.20 blocks. But to do that, I would need to get a few more wood types. So we are gonna kick off this episode with an exploration journey. Let's go. And now that we're back at base, I think now I can start farming a few of these spruce logs so I can start building out my starter base. we are done with this starter base. And I'm actually so happy with how this turned out. And as for the interior, well, we're just not gonna talk about it. For now. I'll get that done. Maybe. If we look at the F3 screen, we are now on day 73. Since we are so early, I'd say we can go exploring a bit more because I do want some other wood types. So we are back home once again, and I have ran out of food entirely. But thankfully I do have some golden carrots in storage. Regardless, now that we're back here, I want to do some gardening around here, just because I think this build can benefit so much with a bit of terraining. So let's get started. And now for the last thing I want to do before I go fight the Ender Dragon, and that is to finally get some mending on my gear. You know what, 18 emeralds is cheap enough for me. And now that all my gear has mending, I think I am ready for the dragon fight. In preparation for this, I have gotten a decent amount of arrows, all my golden apples, blocks, and a crafting bench. So I'll be fully ready to fight the Ender Dragon. So let's craft up 8 Ender Eyes, and for the first time in this world, throw an Eye of Ender. Okay. All I need to do now is to go in this direction approximately 2,000 blocks, and I should find the end portal no problem. Finally, after 92 days, we are here at the end portal in ultra hardcore. Wait, hold on. I actually forgot something at base, and I would need to go back to get some. And I am of course talking about the slow falling potion. So, with 2 eyes in the portal, these are the 10 eyes I need to fill out the portal. Oh boy. Let's bring out the water, get my ender pearls ready, drink the slow falling, and 3, 2, 1, we're here. And here we go. Yes, it's done. Ender Dragon fight is over. I have beaten the game in ultra hardcore. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. And just like that, we have done it. If you look at the F3 screen right now, we are on day 100. And that means I have survived 100 days in ultra hardcore. In doing so, I've made a decent starter base, a villager trading hall for my emeralds, and I've also maxed out all of my gear. That is 100 days in ultra hardcore.